facing off for the second time today, mind you.
Oh yeah, there's some of the most, probably the most historic moment in fighting game history between these two.
I mean, I think, yeah, for the global scene for sure, right?
Yeah. Was seen by millions of people across the world. It's one of the craziest things that ever happened in a fighting game. I think, obviously.
Even till today, man. And the thing is, that sequence isn't even that strange, but I mean, bruh. Here we go, man. Justin Wong, Echo Fox Justin Wong going up against Psy Games Beast, Daigo Umehara.
I could watch Justin versus Daigo the rest of my life and be satisfied. It's one of those sets, right? Two of these players. Look at this guy Z in the front row. Proud DDR member.
He's a Mike Vulture too.
Yeah,
He's
another
a Mike Vulture too.
He's always out there. Got the supreme head to toe. Justin Wong, Daigo Umehara, a tale as old as time. Beauty of Justin Wong versus the Beast and Daigo Umehara.
Yeah, so Justin fell to Daigo in pools earlier today.
Yeah, very early in this morning, right? This morning pools.
Yeah, you have to credit that a lot too. Of course, Daigo's experience playing Sako so much. He's very, very familiar with where to stand, how to fight Manat.
Yeah, even right there, calls out the orb recall with the back fierce. Little things in this matchup that really add up. Back throw for positioning here. Justin willing to play the clock. You know, he's one of those guys. 60 seconds on the clock, and he's in a deficit. He's like, oh man, we got all the time in the world.
Yeah, he's licking his lips. Yeah, he's one of those guys. Yeah, time slows down for him. Like I said, this brother will put a starburst in his mouth, never bite, suck all that juice.
That's a weird analogy, man.
But you get it. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I know exactly. But what do you? Who does it? It's not
but the juice, it tastes great.
That's like, I feel like that's something reptiles would say, trying to blend into humanity. The starburst tastes excellent, fellow human. Like, no anti-air from Jay. He was committed already to the V-skill there, right? So I think that was probably why.
Now he goes Daigo, yeah. Working the stand medium punch, trying to get the fierce after. Begging him to press the button, but here you go. Big jump in from Justin. Same side now with the orb. Gets his throw mid-screen. At worst, even if he backs up, he has a lot of real estate to work with.
Yeah, he built all that screen spear, right? Corner all the way out to this like 3/4 of the screen wave. Push Daigo back. Daigo fishing with these mid-range buttons from Gala. Forward medium punch, or more medium kick. Got him. Big counter hit combo. Push him to the corner here with the booms. Critical.
That's a hurricane. A Tempest, that
guy. Sonic Tempest.
It's the same thing,
New Orleans.
It's the same, yeah, for sure, man. Oh, the pickup from
Wow,
Justin.
There you go. この V おかしいわ、マジで。
Yeah, nice thing about Justin, short and sweet, right? He's not going to fancy it up right there. Sako's going to do 9 soul explosions. You know, left, right, upside down. No, Justin's like, yeah, this is fine.
It's equally admirable in a different way, right? Just like an assassin, right? It's not about how it looks, it's about how it finishes.
こんばんは。だからちょっとゲーセン出かけてたけどなんか間に合ったんでちょっと見てますわ。3時間遅れでやってるらしいから間に合って見れたね。さっきは時々サコやってて3-2で時々さんがルーザーズ勝ち上がる。
More guess here. Hold him to the wall. And the instant overhead.
Be able to clip Daigo right on the crock pot.
For years
he's played Wolverine and done that like instant jump out.
He tells us to always go low though. He said
always go low. That's propaganda. I told you, just like the Cammy players.
Daigo さんがライトアップされた。
What a liar.
Cammy players are spreading false propaganda. Look it up.
Easy target combo in the mid-range and max distance too.
That's like carrots making your eyesight better. It's propaganda. Spread by the British. So that
that's not true. I thought it was vitamin.
It was spread by the British so that nobody knew they had radar or aircraft. They just said their pilots ate.
That's some Amelia Earhart stuff, man. I can't mess with that.
Not familiar with them?
Yeah. Boom pressure. Here you go. Activation. Jumping right over the V reversal. Even worst case scenario, right? You give yourself so much room to work with again with Manat. Okay, let's play this fireball game.
投げられても球消えないってやばいな。
Really controlling that range, even though usually he's the king. That's really where he excels.
Of course, she's one of the few characters that actually has really good solutions to that full screen boom game. Right? She has resources and tools that a lot of other characters don't, and a lot of ways to deal with it.
本当サコさんと違うよな。立ち回りだけで勝ってるもん。
Fierce to check the startup of the boom, right? There's so many different tools that all add up, right? Excellent move. The dimension is like a plethora. It's a Swiss Army knife of hammering.
The onus really becomes on the Gal player to be able to create control and get in on his terms.
Definitely, yeah. He's one of the few characters that really kind of force Guile into this game, right? He's such a strong character. And in this version of the game, he's excellent. Jump in. This is a chance for Daigo.
Turn up. What? You want to throw?
I think that was the Veer
ちょっと早かった。
Trying to get out of the corner.
Start up, yeah,
A little early.
ちょっと有利フレームありすぎたか。
Reversal Fierce. Not usually what people intend. Not flashing with the fireball. The best thing for Minot is when she flashes with her heavy fireball pause, it's the quickest to get door bag in her hand of the three that she can do.
Where even if she isn't able to get like a confirm maybe or take advantage of the situation, she can at least start pressure after or take a turn.
It gives her the most frame advantage, she whiffed it. Yeah, reflects into this V-trigger, and that's one of the buffs that they gave Minot, right? It's huge
これ
advantage.
消えないってすげえよな。
EX, the Ume flash. Another one, you trying to follow it up.
And 1 meter form now. Throw out the V reversal.
Yeah, don't allow him to get started with that. Build space for himself.
大悟さん、
Low on health,
大悟さんき
full
つい
on
か？
super meter. Not over by a long shot. Hold on.
Oh, missed the air throw.
My man was trying to break backs.
Yeah, it's
Lexington Steel trying to break these backs.
The clean anti-air. Spaced out so well in that target combo, too. Justin's got the sweep. He's got full critical art, as Minot does every 5 seconds or so.
あれ2発でも返せんのそ
But
れ。
again, Minot able to take advantage from that situation. She's not like most characters. She can't rely on that game plan as Guile.
That was a scary down jab. If he gets like a low medium kick, I don't mind die actually with that great.
カウンターバリーにしたら CA やろな。
Pretty close. The jab interrupt.
Oh,
And
Sabat.
there it is. Forward
Saikyo.
medium kick.
Rolling Sabat.
Yeah, excellent button. One of the best grounded buttons.
I mean,
in the game.
classically, yeah, one of the just awesome footsies buttons. Awesome tool.
In this game, it's incredible, right? Counter hit combo, down jab after.
There aren't too many games where you can combo after that move.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Baited out that critical art there. This is huge Daigo. Big lead already, and also wasted all that bar for Justin. Wow, Orb was still coming back. Until it hits her hand, it still has a hit bar. So you just have to watch out for it.
Good crushing mid-range. Justin not in a hurry at all, man. Just chill. Got my beat trigger. I'm just trying to tack on this damage. Hopefully be able to get an offensive touch, go in the trigger, finish it.
All right, boom game back for Daigo now. As I ascended back into being able to hear. The boom. That was so cool. It reflect activate, but it whipped. Yeah, that was bold. Walking him down.
Yeah, his ball's out.
I love that slide into orb. It's so good, right? You just do it every time. No reason not to.
ここで距離取れたらでかいな。
Air orbs. Let's see what Justin's got left in the tank here. The walk back. Well, Daigo's one of the best at that. In his defense, he walks back in between blocking buttons to create space. There's not that many defensive options in this game, but he creates distance that you normally don't have in situations like that just by walking back.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? There aren't that many defensive options in this game, but you see time and time again top players creating strategies to create their own defensive strategies like that. And just simply walking back sometimes out of throw range, out of a poke range like that, score you with punish.
Yeah. Daigo and Fudo in particular were like the first two people I saw doing it a lot. Every time they block a normal from somebody, they take a little step back.
At the highest level,
yeah. And that builds you space between block strings that normally you don't usually get to establish. Daigo does it particularly well with walk back, down jab, EX boom. I see like that, right?
With
down,
punish on the drill.
Yeah, down jab, EX boom, excellent. One of the best jab special cancels in the game.
They said nobody puts baby in the corner, say Jam, but here we go.
I don't believe that for a damn second. It's propaganda. Cross up out of there. Yeah, Justin, that mix-up was not going to hit. He was just okay with creating space. Defensive orb release, EX.
Daigo. Confirm for Justin here. EX flash kick baited, punished.
You know how many years they've been playing? He's like, all right, look, I know you're going to go with the EX flash kick.
Round 2.
I got to imagine it feels good to block a Daigo flash kick. It's got to feel so good. You're like, yeah, I'm the best. Everybody gets hit by him.
For sure, man. When you block the Ume shorty, when you block the Ume flash kick, right?
Like, yeah, I'm the best. Even if you lose the game, I'm the best. I block that. You see that? Daigo can't flash kick me.
That just gets his forward throw, trying to create space. Daigo going in though, on his terms. Taking this advantage of that knockdown.
Yeah.
Forward throw.
Go,
Done. Not an issue yet.
とりあえず V 取り使いたい。
You see those reflections so good. That's why he has
まあ
that
これで V
off
取りは
boost,
角度。
right? He has to change up the timing of him, drill in the front. That's good.
まだあるよ。
From Daigo. That would be throw if he tried it.
Yeah, you see Daigo not even trying to save up for super, right? He's willing to use EX booms, willing to use EX flash kicks, take those risks.
Orbally slips in there. Mini booms. Doesn't have full meter or anything. Just gonna follow behind it. Gotta watch the reflect. The EX.
うわーうまいうまい
Counter hit was probably
今のはグラップ入れたくなるタイミングやな。
one game apiece, one round apiece here. Legendary competitors, right? Top 8 here.
相打ち大きい
No
な。
matter what year it is, you're gonna see
でかい
these
3
two
発
punch fighter at the highest level.
And at this rate, man, your kids will be able to see them playing Street Fighter.
That's what I'm thinking.
ほんまこいつの V 取りに3本じゃね2本じゃねえよほんと。
Yeah, activate. Good check after that forward medium kick. Obviously negative on block. Take advantage and start on some offense.
Justin taking advantage of the situation, wins that exchange.
And you got a lot of chip after that too. That's the one thing is with Manon. Even if she forces you to block the soul explosion, it does so much chip.
Yeah. There aren't too many characters in this game that'll create scary chip damage situations like that, but Manon is definitely one of them.
Yeah, Guile another one, right? Chip can be such an issue. Just chipping away, boom, 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 boom.
ここ取れるかどうかやな。
See the timing that he has to throw booms to make it work. No
あーソニックが勝ち合った。
That's an important round. That's an important one. Yeah. Going up 2-1 over in double jeopardy.
Double jeopardy.
Double jeopardy.
ビースティー
Daigo put him in losers.
ビースティー
Now we got 3 out of 5.
But we're running the set now. We're running the set.
Exactly. 3 out of 5. Long set here. Justin Wong up 2-1 though. This was outside top 8. He would have got the revenge match, but now gotta finish the 3 out of 5. Boom, 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 just backing him up, right? Throwing different timings on the boom too. Fierce booms, light booms, trying to throw off the timing from Justin, make him unsure of when to reflect. Reversal
そのサマスはなんじゃそりゃ。
Ume flash kick. Only for Daigo. When it's blocked, it's like, oh yeah, it's fine. But when it hits the Ume flash kick,
さあ
It's funny how that works, right?
yeah. Top player
おーっと
for
バックス読み
the EX caught the backdash.
But Justin with big advantage here. Has the health.
あ
Crouching light punch. Wow. To be able to check the forward movement there.
Exactly.
Intercepts Daigo on the way in and sets up set point.
Yes.
Set point in double jeopardy.
Set point Justin Wong, but the jump in early from Daigo. You see the delayed dash, so you can get better Oki there, better timing for Guile on that. Experience. Sweet punish. Not too bad for Manon. She's not high damage when she doesn't have V-trigger or critical art on deck. Kind of sort of little pokes and stuff like that to add up. Spacing on that knee was really excellent. From Daigo, the big jump. Uh-oh, the throw afterwards.
Throw, yeah, be able to build this stun now.
The crush and the sweep. It's very rare to be close enough to that outside the corner, but in the corner, easy. So, forward throw again. Daigo Umehara looking good here.
Gets his wall push. Forward throw on Justin. Crouch, light punch, great return off of that.
Yeah, it's such an advantageous position to be, right? Jump in again. Not quite dizzy.
Stun almost there.
Oh,
Bobbing and weaving, gets the overhead for the stun.
Of course, final game, 2 apiece between these two.
さあこれで2-2
Run the set.
さあ
man.
勝てるかどうかだよなここから
Double jeopardy. That was a big momentum shift right there too.
Definitely,
It definitely
yeah.
felt like it.
That was like the reaction test, right? It's the old man reaction test. It's like, it's midnight. Can you block an overhead this late? What do you got left in the tank?
That's the actual meta.
It's like, you've been here all these hours. What do you got left in the tank? Forward medium kick, trying to check him all the time. Such a useful button.
In perfect range for that stand roundhouse in the mid range. There you go, trying to get the back fist just out of it. Justin trying to be a little bit more careful about where he stands.
噛み合うね
In range every time.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Daigo. He's so unpredictable about jumping,
相
dashing.
打ちは美味しいよな
Gear reversal.
You're watching for so many options, man.
Back
Back
throw
throw, take you to the wall now. Justin. Daigo's fighting out with willing to wager his meter, right? Just be able to fight out the
そこで
corner
投げ
like
も
that.
美味し
Look
い
at his reward. Back to mid screen.
えっと
Justin letting his
なんで
balls
当たっ
hang
た
out
し
though. Hold on.
I don't like it when you say that. It makes me, it's a little questionable.
お危ない
The more you say it, it's a little questionable.
His orbs.
お
Like that EX more.
ギリギリ
I love that EX boom. Well spaced.
本当の一瞬の隙やった
Yo,
な
set point Daigo.
さあ
Right back at
マッチ
you.
ポイント
Booms hang out.
Letting this boom hang out. That's what I like.
Oh, bro.
まあアメリカもガイル多いだろうしな
Boom again. See, it's very rare. It's, you know, in this matchup, it's tough to throw booms because the reflect is always an option, right? But if you're always like throwing it at weird timing, it's hard to react. It's hard to be ready for it.
And it makes you second guess yourself as a defender, right? When you want to commit to those options that
日向の弱点って小技から確か
Exactly
最大入んないんだっけ
That's the dangerous part.
ああフラフラしすぎだ
back though, and now Justin fully loaded on resources here, opting a V trigger activation.
コパタイクああ投げが入んない有利取りすぎたまだ投げるでも V 取りあるぞ
Orb gone now. Daigo with V trigger.
Clutch, and if Justin can close out this round with only using one bar potentially, that would be a big.
おおそこで跳ね返すそのタイミングバッチシやね
Humongous damage. Final game, final round.
さあどうなるゲージ状況はメナと有利
In the year 2018, how could this be happening?
2018 here in Singapore, SEA Major, baby, 2018. In loser side.
ああこれきついか
Preemptive reflection, Justin. The jump.
じわじわじわじわ減らされてるな
Throwing off the timing of Justin's reflex.
Justin once again fully loaded with SEA bar 2. Ever present threat. Daigo now winning the fireball war. Bazooka knee.
バズーカにまだ追いかけるまだ球
Now we can throw another boom. It's off screen.
すげえよなガイルが追いかけれるんやから
So hard to deal with jumping.
あーっと対空ミスったこれはどこまで減らされる補正切られたら終わる
Justin, man.
あっと切れたしかし体力も V 取りも使えないあ美味しい
Oh my god.
まだあるよ
What does he got left in the tank? Jump over.
あ投げた さあどうなるガードしてるあ暴れないいやーナイス逆転やな
Man, why are their matches always so good?
There's something there, man. There's something between those two, man.
時戸が孫に忖度する1万ペリカ
そうどうだろう泣いてますよ
Get that guy off the camera. Stop.
感動の試合でしたか
That's a beautiful view.
Yeah, he's not bad looking. You know, I took the tall podium so I appear taller.
Yeah, so if you don't notice, the strategy was to even up the way we look on camera here. We actually look like we're like on the same height, I think.
Yeah, we got to take a quick little esports chair exchange right now. Feel like we're in a NASCAR game, right? Like they got to change other chairs real quick.
Yeah, you just gotta go
little pit stop.
Man, neither of these people know how to handle a camera. Neither of the people standing near it right now are aware at all.
But it doesn't matter, man. We out here in Singapore, SEA Major 2018, CPT Capcom Pro Tour global premiere here. One of the last ones of the year, right? We've only got, what, 4 more after this?
Yeah.
This is one of the last major pit stops in Asia, of course. Well, the last major pit stop in Asia, but
yeah, it's the Asia Regional Final.
Yeah.
We have NA Regional Final coming up late in November. We're running
こ
out
の
of
2
events.
人戦うと熱いものはある
まあね長年のライバルですからライバルっていう関係というかね
That's about it for premieres, right?
Yeah, those are the big stops left, right? That people have to worry about here, obviously. And I mean,
you got some Latin American ranking events, of course, the North American ranking event, and also the ECT still around up.
Yeah, ECT coming up.
There's still some there's some opportunities. There's still some opportunities, but it's starting to hit that point in the tour, man, where the leaderboard is looking like really, really rigid. It's starting to definitely solidify.
Yeah, I mean, you have to think we're in October already, right? The Capcom Cup is mid-December. Yeah. We're running out of time for people to be here. Hopefully, you've been enjoying SCA Major 2018. We're gonna take a short break. We'll be back to more Street Fighter 5 in just a little bit.
Rally together and prove your worth.
ふうさあマゴさんやな
Prepare for battle. Earn your place. Rise. Rally. Conquer. May the strongest survive.
When it comes to retro gaming, I'll always be there just to play it. Who doesn't want to have like a cabinet in the house and people just play on it without spending quarters?
It looks like the games are running fine. I feel like it's gonna be great.
Feels really good. Feels like I'm back in arcades.
It felt smooth. It felt like back in the day.
So I would say it's definitely something that I would purchase for sure. It's Arcade 1UP, Arcade Perfect right there.
Arcade 1UP.
Pre-order now.
And now it's time.
Let's go. I'd do it if I were you.
It's all coming up ready.
Pleased to meet you.
Let's go. Insect.
Allow me to show you the truth.
You better not bore me.
Don't underestimate me. Pleased to meet you.
ゲマビはももちフードサコーネ倒してのウィナーズファイナル。
久しぶりに優勝あるかいゲマビ。キャミー持ってるよさすがキャミーですな。ゲマビいけそうかな。
日付変わったからオフさんにはきついかも。
まあな、まだ終わってないっていうのがすごいわ。
ラガちゃんこんばんは。
こんばんは。ちょうど見る予定なかったんだけど、なんか間に合ったから。
最近放送少ないじゃん。
いや、そうでもないよ。ちゃんとやってるよ。やっとるよ。ただ格ゲー以外の配信ちょっとちょこちょこやってただけ。
あれもうすぐクリアできそうなの？なんだっけ名前。
ああ、ウィッチャー3やろ。うん。もちもち終わり、佳境には向かってる。
そうそう。
うん。
白さん優勝おめでとう。
おめでとうやね。 彼やるよ彼やるよってやつやから。ハコくんなあ、ちょっと
トパンガリーグ優勝決まったの？
いやトパンガリーグじゃないなんかのなんだっけ、個人主催のやつの大会出て、そこで優勝してた。トパリに向けて調子ええな言ってた。トパリのあれな、ノーシグナル。
Welcome back to SEA Major 2018 here, Sage.
トパンガリーグは藤村やで。
Deep in this tournament, we're in the top 8, top 4 of the bracket now.
Definitely making it
excellent so far.
It's been a long day, baby. It's been a long day. A lot of brothers out here competing for these points.
We're working on hour 15 here. I think,
SEA
Major for day 1 only, right?
Yeah, they definitely didn't catch my benefits to be able to cover this trip. But for sure, you know who does give benefits to the Capcom Pro Tour? You got to talk about Razor, baby, the official fight stick of the Capcom Pro Tour. And you already know, baby, Vertigear, the official lumbar support of the Capcom Pro Tour. Victrix, the official headset of the Capcom Pro Tour, and of course, Arcade 1UP, the official arcade cabinet of the Capcom Pro Tour.
And also co-signed by Justin Wong and Mark themselves. Of course, they make the Capcom Pro Tour happen. Thanks very much.
And what better sales pitch do you need than pre-order now? Like, yeah. Right to the point, right? Yeah, just
a thumbs
like
up after they sell it.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in all over the world to see who's going to be facing off again at this regional final tomorrow for the CPT Asia region. And here we go.
Not the last top 8 you'll see this weekend. There'll be another top 8 tomorrow night.
Tomorrow, yeah, double dose for sure.
Yeah, so 2 top 8s back-to-back. Asia regional final tomorrow night's going to be a good one as well.
We watched the Asia regional go off. The European regional go off just about 3 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Angry Bird taking we got a different kind of bird man over there taking the big win over there.
The angriest of birds. We got Big Bird here. Winners finals going to be playing Gamer Meals. Other side of losers, right? I think winner plays Daigo.
That's right, yeah. So coming up next is another loser semifinals match. Another classic, man. Mongo versus Tokido. Baby, they go back a way long time, man. Across multiple titles at this point, but today, Street Fighter V, CPT, Global Man. And this is a huge match for Mago, right?
Yeah, he needs the points real bad.
I mean, straight up, Mago getting 3rd place at this tournament shakes up a few things, right?
Yeah.
He's already in kind of a good position because as of right now, he is the highest ranking Asian player. And like you mentioned earlier, right, there's a very high chance that tomorrow our winner of the Asia Regional will be a player who is already qualified. Yeah. And thus, that spot will then be, by right of succession, go to the highest ranked Asian player not already qualified, who is Mago, who is currently sitting in, I believe, spot 35 or something like that. He pretty much needs at least 200 points to be able to get into the running today.
Yeah, that's a huge deal for him here, right? So getting the W on Tokido and then probably Daigo after that, back-to-back. Very tough ass.
Man, he's going to have to play his best right now, man. It's really that simple.
He needs to play like the 2D god, right? Anything else, and I don't know if he can do it.
I need to see 2003, 2004 Mago.
Yeah.
Right here, right now. Going up against long-time rival Tokido, man. Here we go.
Yeah, been one of the best in the world forever, right? He's such a talented player. So many different games.
Yeah, and the tempo of this matchup is going to be a lot different than the past 2 matches we talked about, right? Cammy able to get up in Akuma's grill, challenge him in a lot of the spots that he would normally have an advantage in. If be able to take really, really good return off of those big normals, right? Those big fierces, that crouch medium kick she has are sweet, but not this time, man. Tokido shutting it down real quick.
That all started with him flying over crouching medium kick with forward heavy punch and just opening things up. It's such an excellent tool to just like blow up little situations like that where you create opportunities. It's just a good read on the ground and you just capitalize off of it fully.
Right, that's going to be a big punish.
Yeah, crouching fear starter, it's like one of those things where he really optimized there with what he had. Counter hit combo. Dizzy. Another DP for the extra meter gain there. Tokido as optimal as ever.
That's not going to do it just because they end the combo, but yeah, working stand jab, looking for a throw after.
Fierce? Oh my, he missed 9 jabs and then just walked up for the throw. That was so patient from Mago not to hit any button. And the walk forward jab representing that space.
And again, when you have a 3-frame normal like that that's plus on block, of course, you can be able to put it out there, but it's so good for being able to preemptively check Cammy out of her jumps, right?
Yeah. Even if she jumped in or jumped over, right? Crosscut DPs for Tokido, one of his specialties. He's very clean about that.
Exactly. Right now, like we said, man, Mago right now ranked 29th globally, 463 points in the Capcom Pro Tour global points. He needs to be able to get over Tokido at least to be able to call this a win this weekend.
Tokidoが
Gotta
近いよ
get a victory here, and then, like you said, probably
Right, at least one more win.
Yeah.
You got to guarantee yourself at least third place, get yourself at least 200 points this weekend to call yourself a victor.
Side switch here, that corner positioning. The drill pushed Cammy forward, and then that side switch combo gave Tokido the corner here.
Mago committed to the tech afterwards as well, gets his low medium punches, confirming the arrow. Back throw from Tokido. Working the fireballs now. Activate the pause to screen, nothing after.
Alright, react this time. A little bit of damage on that. And okay positioning as well, right? There's yourself one playing against Takuma. The uppercut. Wow, what a block!
And what a punish. Easy peasy, Tokido up now.
Mago famous for the uppercuts that get him killed, I feel like, right?
My man will touch the sky.
Yeah,
He will absolutely put his hands in the air.
Is that what it is? Yeah. It's like a phrase in
Rising to the heavens.
Rising to
Literally
the heavens.
rising to the heavens.
They call Mago with his wild DPs that always get him killed. Saw one there to end the round. Was that a ringtone that just went off in the back? You heard that? Somebody on the train back there got a ring, or they got a phone, a ringtone?
That sounded like a sidekick.
Everybody needs a side. I'll never forget that in my entire life. DP, uppercut, and Mago is not going to forget this round. Smoke. Tokido goes up 2-0.
Man, it's feeling like awesome games done quick, baby. That was a quick 2-0.
孫じゃ
Speed running from Tokido. As excellent as ever. See what he's got left in the tank from Mago, right? This is really the question. Do you have anything left to try to scrap back in? Try to force your way deeper into this top 8.
I like him taking a minute, going to character select screen. Take a breather, right? Break up some of that momentum. You got to be able to ice the kicker sometimes, right?
Yeah. Laces.
Laces. Yeah.
Gotta be careful, man.
Classy.
Lock back into the can. No character switch for either player. Some time taken from Mago to think about it.
Yeah. Just let it marinate for a minute, man. Break up some of that moment. Because, bro, that was a very fast 2-0. That was 4 rounds straight.
Round 1.
That was one of those like 4-minute videos on Capcom Fighters YouTube channel.
And you're like, is this one game?
Yeah,
No,
somebody got murdered. Like,
it's
that's how you know somebody got smoked real bad. So with 3 out of 5, like 6 minutes. That's
And
really,
Tokido
like,
trying to pick up right where he left off, man. Putting baby in this corner.
on the Fierce. What a whip punish. A little too far to get the Fierce afterwards. I like the try from Mago.
Got the medium punch. Yeah, like you said, just wasn't standing in the right place.
So you're throwing out of that high kick, trying heavy kick to maybe crush a throw or something like that.
Backdashing, looking to get into his range.
Man, just jab anti-air, walk him down.
Crouch medium kick range, so important to establish for Cammy, and there it is. Quick from the DP.
Yeah, popped him out of the air. Tokido chilling. V-trigger's available. Uppercut. No, it wasn't in time. He's going to get punished for it. EX won't kill. Tokido with 1 chance. That range is so scary, and he packs him up. Medium kick.
Yeah, those razor sharp normals from Cammy, right? Stand light kick, stand medium kick. Down medium kick as well.
Just cuts through that.
Mago-san.
Backing him up with a red fireball. He's doing a lot of that cancel off the tank.
Tokido gachi.
Dive kick connects in the front.
EX dive kick from the skies.
マゴさんうまい
Catches him
あ
in
れ
the
好きないんだっ
perfect
け
position
確かめ
upon
ちゃくちゃ
landing from the EX fireball whip.
と豪輝は恵まれてるな
Holding the corner against Tokido. Oh, he surrenders it.
Yeah, he goes for the hooligan there. Gets out. Uppercut.
体育出ますせーと
Tokido, just take the throw, they say.
That's what they say. The Cammy players, they live and die by that motto, and that's what's always flipped out. Could have been a huge punish.
ギアを上げる
The activation.
Not quite the kill, but that worked out great for Mago. Activate.
I don't know if I like this situation though, say Jam.
Yeah, this is a tough spot, even for Tokido. The
ご勝利
uppercut.
You get the drop here.
あ
Thought we were going to the
あるよ
heavens, man. I was like,
一瞬
oh,
戦
I
撃
definitely felt it, I definitely felt
一
it.
瞬戦撃
shoulder blade. Let's see if he's got
が
left.
なくなった
Making the fireball. EX drill. Where
ゲー
is
ジ
the
全破棄
reaction from Mago-san? Jab, jab.
孫さんほらここほらここやでっていう感じで振ってます
You gotta watch activation points, standing medium kick,
Tokido,
crouching heavy.
Tokido.
Punch!
今のはなんだ
So scary.
今のコパは何だったんだろう
And Tokido, do not test Mago. He is looking for it. He's
ギアを上げる
pushing so hard. Do not show him a
これやっ
fireball.
ぱ
He will
時
have
が上か
Ah,
ね
the dash
まあね
forward right when the dive kick came. He was
普
ready.
通に考えたら
Mago just a split second ahead of him at that time, right? You saw Tokido already put out a stand jab, looking for him to check him out the jump attempt, but Mago was already committed to it.
If he had just waited
Yeah.
for like a second, that would have been uppercut. That would have been
It was
the kill
literally,
for
it was
Tokido,
literally like split second difference between victory and defeat there.
yeah. And that's all it takes in a game like
キャ
Street
ラ
Fighter,
性能
right?
は同じくらいなんで
Little
しょ
moment.
いやー簡単難しい豪気の方が難しいやることは難しいやろなただキャミーはマジで簡単
Again, counter hit.
そして多分スト5で一番強い投げキャラ キャミーは投げキャラや
This
で
is a tournament though, say Jam, and that's both of these brothers got huge stage experience. You gotta talk. That's an Evo champ up there, man. That's not an excuse at this point. You gotta be able to play the whole tournament, even if it goes in that, even if it goes in the Wednesday night fight standard time.
Yeah,
You gotta be able to play it.
The WNF. This is it.
I ain't been in
Tokido was there at WNF, and at the end, he's
時
tired,
のよ
man.
うに
It's
動
been
き
a
を
long,
動か
it's
す
been a
の
long
は
day.
ほんま難しい
RBG
感
confirmed
じ
the
ある程度は簡単やと思うよ
I ain't been to California since Arcade Infinity was still a thing.
It's been a while.
But I'm definitely getting a deja vu feeling right now. Mago, meter on his side. Working just out of range of throw.
Man, that's the classic, right? Whiff the throw, catch the frame trap after, crouch.
And it feels like you get away with murder every time you whiff a throw, in the, especially in an opponent like Tokido's face like that, right? And you don't get any damage in return.
User from call down from the uppercut
XDP
from Mago.
feeling it now. Stands
十何時間やっとるっぽいから超あれかな
No longer a factor.
Mago could have got the kill. Yeah, he had the dive kick down jab, didn't get the cancel.
Believe.
That spacing was really, really clean.
The steal kick, razor sharp. This brother will cut you.
Yeah, and what has Tokido got left in the tank here, right? He trigger available.
疲れとるやろなみんな
No meter to work with.
And he's gonna make a big comeback happen. Not gonna happen. Crouch medium kick able to take it in that mid range.
Yeah, seals the deal. Mago.
Mago now fighting for survival. Fighting for that fourth game.
See buffering those low medium punches. Caught him. Wow, went behind afterwards.
Crouch medium punch, trust me.
Not a whip punish. Wow, tried the crouching.
さあ最強の投げキャラ
He's known for it.
落とせる
Great response. Then jab checks again.
投げ
and
て
in the back
まあ
throw
豪気も
with
投げ
another
キャラや
throw.
で
Check on the EX dive kick. Tokido now turning up
あーピオルあーお疲れ様でした
here.
マゴさんお疲れだ頑張った頑張った
Mago cursing, man. He knows he let that one get away.
And that was the one, right?
Yeah.
That was the time to rise to the head. Like, that was it. You gotta get out of there, but you don't want to believe in the uppercut. Tokido moving on. Congratulations.
For sure, and yeah, a repeat of what happened in Taiwan Fighter Major as well. If I'm not mistaken, Mago lost to
今日の夜アジアファイナル出る人は疲労感やばそう。
But
鼻
yeah,
で
definitely
時
level
々
up
超
in
えら
terms
れ
of
ないの
performances.
だ
I
ろ
think
う。
it's got to be a good feeling for Mago. You came to the Stack Scene tournament. You're able to at least get top 8, go out of what, tied for 5th, I believe? Tied for 4th? Well, yeah, something like that.
Time for 5th there.
前に1回だけ時々がガチで孫に怒った時あ
It's
るん
going
で
to add a
し
little
ょ
bit to his
まああれ
total.
や
He's
診
gonna
療
have another
診
chance
療の話じゃない
And I believe he's going to be going to Latin American Regional as well.
Gotcha,
So,
okay,
yeah,
yeah.
that brother's going to be on the road, and he's got to get it done in one of those. But not a bad showing from him this weekend, for sure. Good stuff to Mago.
Looks like we're jumping into the winners finals here of the tournament.
Jumping right in. You saw,
Finally made it.
you heard him directing traffic? They said, get on the stage.
Yeah, get on the stage. Play this match.
なんか取り組む気持ちがどうか
う
So
ん
we're gonna take a look back at the match that just happened.
Yeah, a lot of tense moments here, man. This match was a completely different tempo than the ones before it.
Oh yeah, that uppercut.
Yeah, bad DP there, and then, yeah, easy punish for Tokido to be able to go up in that round. That second game, one round.
Immediate hands go to the water.
マゴ
Bro,
さ
those first
ん
two games were lightning fast.
Yeah, they're beating him. Tokido was just too ready, man. In that situation, uppercut
ラ
critical.
ガちゃんの勝ち続ける意志力教えて。
That was all the
勝ち
difference.
続ける意志
Yeah,
力
this was the
ねえよ
80% glitchless run right here.
勝てるゲームやりゃ勝てるゲームやりゃ勝ち続けれるやん
80% run, man.
ブル。
勝てるゲームやりゃ勝ち続けれるよ。それがいいか悪いかは話は別やけどさ。
ガチかはわからないけど、もっと真摯に取り組めって話をしてたね。
なんか負けてもヘラヘラしてるから、ちょっとどうなんだとお前は。さあビッグバード対ゲマビー。
ゲーセンに通い続ける一力。
今日はもう今日もゲーセン行ったけど、もう今日はダメだった。もう全然ダメ。
ジャガちゃんも負けてもエラエラしてるイメージ。
まあな。
Put some points on your and feel a little bit better about where you're sitting overall, right?
Yeah, for sure. Big Bird right now ranked 31st at 452 points. Gamer B at 35th with 411 on the global leaderboard. So yeah, this is a huge win for both to even be in this spot, right? Yeah. By sitting in this winner final seat, you guarantee yourselves at least third place and at least 200 points. They're both going to be moving into that 600-point range. Now pretty much looking at top 30, top 28 range. And like I said, man, there's a couple spots right now that are a little bit questionable. We don't really know what's going to go on with those going in the Capcom Cup final. Exactly. That could become very important down the line.
That's always what you have to worry about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy when
you're
putting in that bubble, that spot where you know you're dependent on the results of other people's performances. That's the worst. Yeah.
You're like, yo, man. This dude better not make top 16.
I need you to drown in pools today.
Yeah, I just need you to not make
drown in pools.
Yeah, I just need you to not make
らしいだろ。
Big Bird representing
まあ
the
さすがに
homeland.
剣とか出せねえよな。
Going up against the Season 2 Classic, right?
Yeah, it definitely.
The Season 2 Asia Classic.
A million times. Asia in particular had 150 Rashid players, 190 Cammy players.
And not too many of them stayed loyal, man. I'll tell you what. Yeah, a couple brothers ran away. John Takeuchi and Gachikun still representing, of course, but Big Bird going to this Rashid pick against Gamer B's Cammy.
Yeah, Big Bird jumping around between the multiple characters he plays, but I love watching his Rashid. Very, very fluid on this character. He seems so comfortable.
そのキャミーの V 取りひどいな。
Yeah, then that's gonna do a round one Big Bird here.
Closing it out there. Had to burn the only meter he had, right?
Yeah,
Meanwhile, Gamer B comes in with 2.5 stocks. Pretty much almost a fully loaded super coming up.
Yeah, he has the EX Eagle, the EX Upper right after with the Mixer. Yeah, Big Bird has like such a flow to his game plan that's so uniquely him, right? He really has this kind of like stylish ebb and flow to the game plan.
Definitely someone that you've noticed a lot of players, they tend to play the player when they go up against him, right?
Yeah, he has to be one of those guys, yeah, because he's a very unique play style.
He takes unique gambits in certain opportunities.
It's just really fun to watch because of that. I think no matter if he's playing Ken or Rashid, exactly whatever character he picks, right?
Trying to cope with those kicks. Gamer B finds a forward throw, backs off immediately. Right into stand medium kick range, right into stand fierce range.
And crouching fierce again.
Right into again, stand medium kick confirm off the V trigger.
Well, I think he actually might have tried the uppercut at the end there, but side switch about where he was. No V reversal available this time. Just the one mix up. It's huge. What has he got left?
Oh, Nelly.
Oh, Nelly indeed, the medium punch.
Elbow jack, and there you go. Gamer be able to, man, he let that one get away from him. He had a big advantage there for a second, but yeah, Big Bird able to run it back.
That's the worst, probably one of the worst counter hits to eat from Machine is actually medium punch, EX whirlwind shot.
And it's such a good norm, man. Can you believe that people thought this character was bad all the time?
Yeah, exactly, right? It was always,
can you believe that?
The complaint damage. Like, what about the 9-minute block string?
What about the forward moving normals that are counter hit confirmably? Yeah, but come on.
Yeah, Mixer.
Obviously
a really useful thing to have. Crouching fierce, ridiculous.
Jazz hands, that fierce.
Wait, come on.
Even post nerf, still good.
Yeah, excellent button still. It's very hard to whip punish today.
Easy XDP, take the arrow, take him all the way to the wall. Easy confirm here. Yeah, Big Bird gotta slow it down.
Alright, there's the activation out of the corner. Roll kick. And that counter hit again. He's got good timing about whether he's hitting the button or not.
It's side game B's game would be stun now decreasing, no longer a factor, but not even on light here.
And if he had critical art, he would have confirmed right into that Gamer B with the counter hit combo. He reversal out again. Twice in this round.
White health now. Restoring just a little bit for Big Bird, but not enough. Able to get the close medium punch confirmed there.
And that's the thing, challenging after that Mixer, it seems a little scary.
Especially when they don't have meter, right?
Yeah.
It becomes a mix-up when they do, but in those situations, you don't want to let them get 3 turns like that.
And Mixer, like the thing is, a Mixer on hit is a plus, but not that much. Like level 1 Mixer is +1, so, you know, not the end of the world. +2 is when it gets a little scary.
Pushing now, Big Bird. Giving up a lot of life to be able to try to push this Cammy to the wall. Gamer B looking very, very controlled this game. A lot different than the first game. 1-1.
He found his comfort on offense. He knew where to move, right? He just cleaned it up at the end there. And that's the thing, right? In this game, it's very easy to kind of get steamrolled. 2 or 3 situations happen, boom, boom, boom. You have no time to have decision making. It's just everything happens so fast.
Yeah, it's part of the brutal nature of this game, right?
Yeah, extremely unforgiving. Particularly when you play somebody who's world class, he knows how to smother you in these positions. Make every hit count.
Go big DP here.
レッドブルは資産あるから安心して戦えそう。
Slow, steady, fundamental game plan. Jump out of the corner, he'll take it, right? That little hit after, no problem.
Yeah, and it definitely feels like Gamer B over the course of the year, he's kind of struggled to find his stride in the game too. He's had some really good performances here and there, but overall pretty inconsistent.
解説し
Yeah, I
て。
think definitely the second half this year has looked better for him, but still a little weird.
Yeah, early on, definitely a little bit uncomfortable, especially like posting the Collie nerfs right after last year.
Yeah, whipping the mixer there. Trying to find a space on
あ
screen that looks
盾は寝たな。
U-trigger not going to be a threat anymore.
And now Big Bird, what's he trying to establish here? He's going in, toe tapping, backing off.
Oh,
Gets
right
the
in the
counter hit
it was right
again.
when Rashido kicked in, dude. The theme music powered him up. Telling you, that's all it was.
Like a club in LA.
Alex
Here's
Maya
those-
wins the knife fights, man. Daeroot comes with Sandstorm.
That's the John Choi lore, right?
Yeah. That was the jam. Miss on the
Oh,
medium
with
mixer, no
a miss
punish.
punish.
Swing and a miss from both.
Gamer be down. You gotta be able to take advantage of situations like that. Big crush here. No, not a big crush. No return.
Yeah, it could have been EX.
That could have been a lot worse for Gamer B.
Yeah, exactly. I think he's okay with eating the crush counter Pierce. Late cancel on the Pierce there, and look at this. Rolls in. A little whip punch, actually, maybe.
Getting some tornadoes.
Oh, we try to get through with the drill. Finds the meaty, nothing off of it. We'll see what Big Bird has. Backdash buffering, looking for the dive kick so he can EX mixer it. EX nothing, but no completion from Gamer B either. Oh, he tried to walk up, was looking to see what range he was in. That fierce snap down. Big Bird gets the job done.
2-1 advantage, Big Bird, and this is huge, man.
Yeah, if he was in a grand finals, I mean, top 2 position here in terms of points, that's excellent.
Yeah, I mean, this is essentially they're facing off for a guarantee of 70 points, right? Essentially on the Capcom Pro Tour global leaderboard standings. It's going to be a big swing either way. Either way, there's going to be a bit of a shake-up on the leaderboard as a result
ラ
of
シ
this
ード
tournament.
絶対化しても上手い人は関係なかっ
It's
た
what you're
感
looking
じ
for
だ
this
な。
deep in the bracket. I mean, some people, it's not what they want at all. They're like, no, just not do well with it.
Look at this neutral, man.
Just buffering over there.
Both players standing just outside each other's ranges.
Yeah, that's the perfect spacing you gotta have. That's the worst counter hit to eat.
It's almost a stun. EXDP, that's not going to do with Gamer B. There it is, stun. Big Bird now, set point.
Yeah, beautifully done too. Double eagle spike, throw. I love it. It's a perfect choice on the punish. Build a lot of bar after.
It's the perfect kind of offense for this game, man. Jazz hands anti-air.
Walk back, trying to find crouching medium kick from Rashid.
Yeah, these
Really
crouching
great
light kicks from Rashid in return, right?
Yeah, his crouching light kick, one of the best 4-framers. Huge range. Really excellent button. Oh my, he snapped that standing medium kick out there.
Got the counter hit too. Caught him trying to press something. Walk up throw from Gamer B. There's the start. No, cross medium kick.
Yeah, he's out of there. He didn't want to deal with it at all.
EXDP. Oh, EX dive kick onto the other side. EX spinning mixer in return.
That's another big wake up. It's a dangerous gamble when it works out. Uppercut. What does he have here? Gamer B, you gotta watch the dive kick. The uppercut again, extension. And the juggle. Thank you for the buffs. That's all you, Capcom.
Final round.
Side Games Beast Gamer B fighting back. Big Bird still set point though. Confirming forward throw from Gamer B. No whip punch. Back it up.
Snapping out those forward advancing moves from Rashid. He has so many good ones.
Yeah, Gamer B's walking into a space to kind of beckon Big Bird, right? Please come at me. Please try to lock me in blocks them with one of those forward advancing moves. Then backing up just out of range, trying to look for a whip punish. Far fierce counter hit, no confirm. Another counter hit off the block crouch like punch. Plus frames there, and then EX spinning mixer all the way to the wall. What you got for me, Big Bird?
Oh,
Big crush. Resetting the forward throw. He could have got a lot more out of that, but
it beat him. Oh, baited that. That was so sick. Not the kill. Oh. What does he have? B reversal out again. This is so scary. You gotta watch dive kick. You know what's going. EX dive kick, big threat now.
Yeah, but Gamer B really he can't afford to trade at this point either.
There it is, the
EX
dive kick. He could have uppercut after, didn't go for it, and that's gonna do it. Big Bird moving on to the grand finals here at SEA Major 2018.
I did not see Big Bird in the grand finals.
That's
sitting
incredible.
winner's side. That's crazy, man. That's actually crazy.
Yeah.
But my man came out here ready to play for sure. Definitely a sense of desperation again at this point at this stage of the Capcom Pro Tour, right?
Can't get points.
You've got almost a little bit over a month at this point. Not too many more opportunities for points. Big Bird comes into Singapore, throwing down, already in grand finals winner's side, and at this point essentially guarantees himself at least 270 points on the leaderboard at this point. Going to move him into about the 700-point range.
Exactly. That's an impressive performance to him, and it moves him on, as you mentioned. That means Gamer B winning and losers finals. He'll be playing the winner of Daigo versus Tokido. Man, I can't believe it. That like path right there, it's like the youngest player is waiting at the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
For the old men to fight it out and see who gets a chance. We're going to jump to the replays here.
You know, I mean, now that you say that, it's been a kind of a theme of several events this year, but check this out. Yeah, EX spinning mixer to close it out there. Same side mixer here.
And Big Bird, he just looked real confident, right? He's moving and grooving, looking really solid with his game plan. Didn't look too flustered.
Yeah, even when Gamer B was doing things right? He still was pretty insistent about what options he wanted to take in certain ranges. Still really applying the same offense throughout all 4 games, right? But he just didn't break. It's really that simple.
Yeah, counter hit confirmed, medium punch into the sweep there. Big Bird playing really well.
And you saw Gamer B adapt to kind of his timing towards the end too, right? Like we said, walking into some of those ranges, beckoning him. Yeah, please come at me with the elbow. Please come at me with the forward moving double punch. But didn't matter. Big Bird was able to counter adapt, and then still able to find the win.
Yeah, and that moment right there for Gary, when he had the EX dive kick, he just hit medium punch after.
Yeah.
He did EXDP for a lot of damage, or even like uppercuts, anything else, right?
And how many times have we seen this match this year?
That's ridiculous, right? We saw it earlier
Evo
today.
Japan top 8.
Earlier
today, yeah, this is double jeopardy. Last time Tokido took it, but oh man, Kimono Michi, yeah, you gotta talk about that.
Kimono
bro.
Michi, one of the most legendary sets to happen in 2018 for Street Fighter, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's when you push Tokido over the edge.
To the absolute limit.
When you push Tokido mentally and emotionally over the edge.
Yeah,
that
says
says a lot.
Yeah, there's very few players that sort of have that profound effect on him. Earlier today, obviously, the match we saw, the qualifier match for top 8 winner side, which I think Daigo got the W there.
Daigo got the W there, yeah, for sure. But this time, loser side, double jeopardy. What you got for him?
It's always the question, right? What happens in the match after, you know, obviously.
Oh, Tokido.
I thought he lost to Daigo, I thought. He didn't lose.
I defer to you.
Who knows what happened? You and I, that was like...
Well, I was knocked out back there, man. I was
like,
half asleep.
That was like 14 hours. You were interviewing at Shadowverse. That was like 14 hours ago. Who knows what happened?
Daigo. It's definitely looking like Daigo might have taken that win early because baby, he is controlling this mid-range.
Yeah, he's one of the only Guile players that instead of just playing the boom and
he knows this fight, especially he knows this player.
Yeah.
He's gonna take it to him.
Yeah, look at him walk down Akuma on the ground with Guile.
Using all of Guile's forward moving normals, right? The Sabat, the bazooka knee, the crouch medium kick, mixing all those in that mid-range to be able to try to take control away from Akuma. Does not want to surrender control to Tokido at all.
It's a weird playstyle to play in this matchup, but it works out so perfectly for Daigo. The demon? Yeah.
No, that doesn't work that way. Back fist.
You definitely tried to like dash demon or something, got interrupted
Missed
by
it,
the jab. Yeah, just got stuffed out of whatever he tried. The demon's a no-go round the Daigo. Oh, baited.
腕毛すでにブラジルのチケット買ってて笑った。
Out of there, Daigo had no chase. What the? Just called him out? He's like, you're gonna do something.
How did he just know he was gonna round out?
Yeah, or like 4 meetings, just like, you're gonna do something. There's no way you don't do some kind of advancing normal. didn't buy an arcade stick with 8 buttons not to hit him. You know what I mean? He's like, I gotta hit him.
Trading crouch light kicks here. Daigo just backing.
Yeah, you see, as soon as Tokido sees light kick, he tries to crouching pierce to crush him. That's when Daigo's gonna start jumping. He's gonna start throwing booms to beat the normals. Air throw. He's ready. Alright, what's the setup here? The flash.
No
kick.
setup.
Yeah, no fear in Daigo's heart. Sweep activates, gonna walk him down. Super.
Make it rain.
Blow through it, and that's. Wait, who got hit first? Oh my, the pixel. I had to make sure. I had to make sure. I was like, I saw the boom hitting, right? I was like, did he die? Like, I don't know what happened.
Moving behind the skill boom. Keep moving forward. Awesome forward throw there to be able to take advantage of the hesitation.
Yeah, look
Wasn't sure if he would be in block stun still or not, right?
And he's marching him down at this point. Tokido struggling here. The flash
Kicks it down.
Forward
Forward throw for the stun.
Daigo Umahara cleans it up game 1. It's about as clinical of a...
Low-key bars, by the way. Low-key.
You know, I always sneak them in there. It's just, there's certain words that go together.
The lyrical genius. You ever heard that?
Oh, yeah, you know. I listened to a lot of Eminem when I was younger. You know, I think it's mostly there.
Fight.
Yeah, Daigo won. Oh, okay. Yeah, Daigo won the face-off earlier in winner side.
Yeah, atomic qualifier. And that fierce, long distance, hit confirmable button. Crush counters, one of the best grounded normals for sure. That Akuma's arsenal. He's got a lot. Oh my, breaks his back. Oh man, took out a vertebrae, spinal.
Get that man a vertigo. There you go. V-skill push to the wall. EX flash to deny many pressure words afterwards again. Looking for the punish on the recovery, but was just out of range.
Why did he walk up upside? I'll never understand. The mind of the beast is a mystical place.
Max range EX flash kick. Oh, that slightly mistimed roundhouse after the landing recovery of those booms. Oh man, I'm still thinking about it.
That was the wildest thing. I can't believe that's what he went for of all choices. Only Daigo, he's a mystic. He doesn't know what he's doing. None of us know. Just walked him
Crouch
down.
medium kick the goal. EX Tatsu.
And he was gonna get the uppercut after too. He was chilling. Sonic Avenge.
Why is that a memo?
I don't know. Chris Evans flying god. Oh, upside down kick, baited him. Yeah, this time Tokido's like, look, bro, no more upside down kick. Wake up jab.
Back throw.
Back over the beast, just backing him up.
Oh, he was looking for the air-to-air, but mistimed it. Off the crouch jab, though. EX boom.
That walk
Stand
back.
medium punch, counter hit confirmed. DP activation. Tokido's turn now. Drop him.
Yeah, side switch there, gets the corner back.
Throw, just take the throw, say jam.
That's what they say. It's propaganda spread by the
Just
evil
take the-
Kami
Just
players.
take the throw. Gets the counter hit, crouch like kick confirmed. Oh, Daigo's turn now. Sweep activation.
2 bars meant to back him up here. Multi-booms, the mini-booms.
Bulldogging, just walking forward, just blocking. No chip in this game.
The trade and Daigo's ground game.
Give me that range. Give me my space. I'll take that trade. Daigo now. Threatening to throw up 2 games here.
Jumping clean into the flash kick. That's one of the most beautiful 2-hit combos in this game.
Classic video. Ode to the 2-hit combo.
Ode to the 2-hit combo. Beautiful thing.
Crouch slide punch anti. That brother has some confidence, man.
Yeah, it's such an unusual, unorthodox anti-air. For Guile, it works. Guile's an anti-air with everybody. Oh,
Back fist.
that hurts. The whip punish after. Daigo just obliterating on the ground. Jump over. Yeah, gets clipped by the...
Never block in time, yeah. B-reverse to be able to break the pressure. Tokido in trouble here.
Daigo so active on the ground and then slows it down real quick.
Yeah, it feels like that's the crazy part, right? The way he changes up his timing at that point. Able to close it out there. Daigo up 2-0 over Tokido.
And the wild thing about Daigo is that it feels like the timing when he changes it up, it's just all by feel. It just feels like the right time to slow down.
There's no science, right? There's no, like, I mean, obviously it's educated guesses when you feel it out in the match, but it's not something that we can really, like, I can't watch it and then feel the same moment, right?
Yeah.
The way he does.
It's just that sense that, you know, the lifetime of experience playing fighting games. It's been amassed by Daigo. Very few players have ever achieved his level of success and also Like, he has that just aura about him, right?
Bro, he's literally an anime protagonist. He actually has his own manga.
Yeah,
like,
he actually,
he actually does.
It's factually. The holy fool, Daigo Umehara.
Round 1.
2-0 here against Tokido.
Oh,
That's like a time they faced off today.
double jeopardy now. Daigo. That brother boldly walking forward, getting that forward throw.
That's when Daigo's the most dangerous. The walk down throw. Did that at the Claky DNSCR. Everybody remembers that one.
Oh, yeah, man. Tatsu ended now for Tokido. Stand jab, anti-air, doesn't. Keep your hands to yourself. Flash kick.
He's just making it up as he goes along. He's like Jazz, the fighting game player. Like, all of it's freeform. He's just making stuff up.
It's all freeform till those guys at the later end of the century come along, right?
Yeah, they just show up. They just blow your mind. The fake out there, double jab.
Jab.
And there it is. He sensed the time. Daigo was going to slow down. Finally, Tokido striking first blood here.
Those moments are so intense, man. There you go. Once again, trade anti-air. Working out for Daigo here. Gets the stand medium punch conversion in the Tempest.
Blast him. Wow, that DPI was so far away.
I believe it.
You know, Daigo's one of those guys that gets away with wake up everything because when you knock him down, you're just like, he's going to flash him. You just know he's going to do it, and that lets him get away with everything else. A beat down round for Daigo so far. Sweep, no activate yet for Tokido.
At this point, he's just looking for a low committal normal just to be able to close out the round, but Tokido not going to give it to him. Make it rain.
On the board, Tokido with the cleanup.
Clean up. I need a shape up. Tokido 1-2. Finally on the board.
Didn't they deport your bar?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, man. It's like getting out of a long-term relationship, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like no one else feels quite the same. You know?
I know what you mean.
That's all right. I'll just grow it out.
Yeah. Jumping. It's like he didn't believe in it. He did a crouching jab after. He was like, oh, I'm not gonna hit.
Slight change of tempo now. too,
Daigo-san,
right? Because now
ganbare.
Tokido kinda has
Daigo-san, number
a
1.
presence in this set that he hasn't had quite yet.
Yeah, and you can sense it, right? Even the
Yeah.
way Daigo's playing, maybe not quite the same like bravado and how he's hitting the button.
Daigo-san.
Yeah, boldness and confidence a little bit shaken. You can
Oh,
feel
yeah.
it for sure.
Yeah.
Tokido now rocking and rolling the corner.
寝たんかと思ったぞ。
The flash of punish someone with an uppercut. He's like, a little bit bar there, buddy. Yeah, so you can feel the momentum shift and just confidence on the ground. Tokido regained.
That's the best part. I can't point to something on the screen and tell you that,
Yeah.
right? But you can feel it. You can feel that momentum shift.
Yeah,
You can feel Tokido coming alive in the set now, as he runs into a down fierce
Yeah,
anti-air.
you just get the beat up trying to get in. That's what happens when you fight against Kyle. It's just a natural thing.
Yuki always tells that story of the first time he met Daigo. He said the lamest guile I've ever seen in my life. Sonic Boom Daipon. Sonic Boom Daipon. This guy's not even that good. Yeah.
It's not even
Classic,
that good.
classic story.
I could beat him.
Not impressive. Boring. That's what he said. Willing to go back to the fireball game. Trade on the flash kick.
Another one. No way to slide in.
And now
Daigo.
set point. Daigo Umehara over Tokido for the second time today.
Man, he has had a lot of trouble defeating. He has done it though this year. It's not like he hasn't taken sets off Daigo, right? The NCR finals right after Kimono Michi.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But you know, it's tough consistently to beat this guy Daigo for Tokido.
Like we said at the beginning of the set, man, they've been clashing all year, it feels. From the Evo Japan onto now.
Evo Japan, Kimono Michi. NCR finals.
Stand jab confirmed from Tokido. Push into the wall, plus range, back off.
Down a flash kick out of there. Pretty big lead here for Tokido. Added up by that EXR fireball.
We're trying to run into this last game. Red fireballs now. Yes.
That ground game is a little scary to play when Tokido's got firepower to work with Akuma, right? So slow it down. This is what Tokido wants. Play the fireball game. Don't let Daigo establish that ground game where he looks comfortable. You gotta watch this V trigger activation point from Daigo, right? Akuma activates scary.
He's just at a range net down fierce too.
Oh, baited the throw. EXDP, not enough.
It's not out of it yet. Crouch jab.
Boy.
Hold on. Oh,
Went for the throw reset, but Tokido scouted it from 10 miles away.
hold on, Seijin. Hold on. Hold on.
You can't hit him with the Ume flash. Blows over at the DP
in response.
final game.
上出るなあそこで上出るか
Like, yeah, I don't even want you in this hall.
This is what it's about. This run the set. Run the set. Go to the last game. Tokido eyes closed.
さあ22
Meditate.
さあどうする
Breaking that New York
上
water.
原どうなる
Meditate.
上から処理かないやろ。
There's no way that's just water. There's no way that's just H2O.
Yeah, I refuse. He's got the secret stuff. Rick Fox's secret stuff.
The calcium ratings are a little bit
で
too
も
high.
これ5組合わせてやっぱ合気有利じゃないのうん
Shin behind the whip again.
Crouch medium kick, the forward roundhouse, then the Sabat right after. Racking his
体力差がそんなにあるわけじゃないし
But
な
now willing to walk forward. And
1000とかやったら話は別だけどガイル950だっけえお風呂
now working the forward throw, working the
お風呂入ってた
fireball
んや
jump over EX
これ
fireball now.
強いよな
Back
後ろ投げ
throw from
美味しい
Daigo though, walk him to the corner.
He threw the
もう
down
一
jab
丁
to Tokido too. That's huge.
One more time.
あれ有利だからな
Daigo now backing up, trading with the fireball.
Counter hit combo.
さあましょう
We got those.
ああれ潰す
Back that she
わ
didn't could have been a bigger
Just a
punish.
jab, yeah, he drops a big damage punish. Maybe drop.
Juggle here.
ーわあそこでそれか
Tokido match point over Daigo.
Lead for the first time in the set too.
Yeah, it's huge. Tokido brought it back. Couple of baited throws in these last few rounds have really cost Daigo.
さあマッチポイント
Tokido
逆
about
に
to
マッチポイン
reverse
ト
the Is he about to run back the set?
That's what it's looking like. He's really come alive in this set since he got that first game. Figured out all the timing and rhythm that Daigo's kind of sticking to.
There was a very distinct point in the fourth game where it felt like the
Oh.
momentum shift was there, and it's looking like that was very much so. Tokido looking very alive right now.
前捨ての前捨てのタク強えよな
Straight
てか前捨て早すぎないんだって
Forward spot, counter hit again, nothing after.
これな投げか中盤かのタクで
Red fireball, that time Gao winning the fireball war. Back jump out of the EX fireball range. The Sabats now, tech that stuff, don't touch me.
Uh-oh, this is huge though. Tokido knocks out of the corner, jumps out. Sometimes you don't want to be cornered, but you're put right back.
ああ終わるおおまだ残った
Counter hit sweep. Give me that
わ
activation,
あ
GP
そ
on
こ
wake
で
up
それすか
Tokido.
トッキー頑張った
To 2 over Daigo in
The
double
reverse
jeopardy.
残念
3-0. You're
そこでそれはすげえな
0, bring it all the way back. That's how it is.
There was a clear point in that fourth game. We talked about it. We were like,
Yeah.
man, we
Just-
can't
it
point
came
to anything.
alive.
We can't point to anything on the screen and tell you, yeah, look at this. This is where it changed. But we felt it.
Yeah.
You could tell by body language, by posture, and the way that they moved on the screen. Daigo all of a sudden was like, well, I'm not so confident when I walk up on this grill like this. I'm not going to be able to take these bold normals, put these bold normals in that range like that anymore. And Tokido changed in response.
He
runs
just
it back.
walked him down, right? It was like suddenly he was a new man. He was like, this is my time. I'm just going to walk you down, force the issue. Now he's got a chance against Gamer.
That's always cool to see in a set like that, especially when it hits a point where you're pretty much ready to throw in the towel, right? You're like
Yeah,
Apollo's
throw in
coach.
the damn
You're like
towel, yeah.
Apollo's
Throw
coach
in
and
the
right
damn
before he's just like, man, I want to throw it, but again, being able that's part of Tokido's strength, right?
Yeah.
Being able to have faith in himself, being able to keep it calm, breathe, let it rock, play my game. Don't get rocked that easy. And then just like that, he gets
2-0 は危険なスコア
More
in
fast
double
for
jeopardy. In double jeopardy.
Double jeopardy situation.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the only one left in the tournament. Then.
Yeah, okay. So the way it looks right now is, of course, Big Bird is too far out of reach, or maybe even not even a part of the Asia region. I'm not sure how his region works out. But GamerB, as of right now, if GamerB is able to win this tournament from loser's bracket, he will qualify for the regional final tomorrow. If he does not win, no changes. It's going to be the top 8 as we have them. Which again, as we mentioned, Chuan is the only player that is currently not qualified for Capcom Pro Tour.
梅原さんも昔ならガイルじゃなくて合気使ってたのにな
Yeah, big to think about. So Gamer a lot on the plate here, right?
I mean, this is his ticket to Capcom Cup right here. You got to play with that mentality.
I mean, the points are already great for him, right? He really needed the points here either way, but I mean, you want to guarantee, right? That's what he's looking for here. He's got to beat Tokido and, man, back to back after
なんでガイルにしたの？
まあ昔からやってるってことやろ。昔のその戦い方が使えるってやつやろ。
win and then hitting jackpot, right? You gotta look at it that way.
A win is nice, but a jackpot is even better.
And speaking of which, as Tokido just stuns him right there, rocking him once again.
I feel like every time you look away, Tokido's got a dizzy in the corner, has already whiffed an uppercut, he's doing double round.
That's cultural appropriation.
梅
You
ちゃ
can't
ん
wear
2
that.
号機は難しいのかな？
I absolutely,
難しくはないんじゃないの？
I absolutely, I just,
Hey,
yeah,
get
it's
that
like,
off your
knock it
head.
off. Yeah,
Get
knock
that
it
off your head. Oh, the SJW's going nuts right now. There you go, EX Spiral Arrow through the fireball. Easy target combo, push to the wall. Tokido now. You can feel the oppression.
He's trying to, he's fishing for that forward heavy punch to sail over crouch medium kick, right? That's the idea there in the corner, which you're going to see Cammy go through so much.
ちなみにラガちゃんが大きか
Side
った
switching
ら
now,
どうな
wants
る
his
え
position.
しょっぽいしょっぽくなってるで。
It felt so, like, out of place, but he was absolutely ready
Look at the
for
great
it.
しょ
help
っぽい
building
動きやで。
Trying to shave it off.
というか使おうと思わんけど
He has to
な
be。very conservative now about what he puts out. Gotta be very confident. Starting to regenerate a little bit of it. Doesn't want to overextend. Gets touch low.
Shaving off a little bit of life.
たかしは
Tokido.
もっと大変なことになるで。
Oh man, it's so clinical walk-ups.
こら動きいくな。
Like a surgeon.
He's just he's the model competitor to me for a reason, right? Every decision, every choice is always so on point. He's the guy that, like, no matter what tournament he's playing in, no matter where it is, he's always going to be trying to play to the best of his ability every single time. Learning, improving, trying to, like, be that guy that everybody looks at and is like, this is the person that I want to play along.
And I mean, and look at him. And here's the big thing, man. Look at the way this guy has changed over the past 4 to 5 years, right?
Yeah.
He's not even someone who look at his opponents and say, I need to change based on what you're doing. He looked at himself and said, I need to change too.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at this.
That
Started lifting
self-reflection.
weights. He got in shape. And he's playing like it too, man. He played like a different man right now.
Yeah, he even made me like, I used to only play top tier characters. Now I want to play the character I love. I wanna play
Yeah,
Akuma.
he's changed.
Yeah, he's like, fighting games are more than just, you know, playing the strongest character. You have to improve as a player. That's what he said. He said he got smacked down in a sense, like, so bad by someone that it made him realize that picking top tier is not enough. You have to be good.
It's crazy. Be right now with the health advantage, but again, it still feels like Tokido's in control though.
Yeah, fireball activated. Classic.
Oh, just back. That's just out of range of that fireball.
No fireball again, trying to walk him down. This time the fake. Throws it again. Out of V-trigger now, and Gamer B can activate off any of these buttons.
トキド
Tokido just out of range too. Oh man.
Got him. They confirmed,
あるよ。
but no crouching, or sorry, no V-trigger activation. Which is
I'm surprised he didn't take the opportunity when he had it.
yeah, raw V-trigger.
次シーズンでは梅原さん最強キャラ使ってくんねえかな。
Oh my god.
道着を見たいな。ガエルじゃなくて。
Oh, gets the crouch jab confirm after the whip tatsu though. Gamer B, it feels like he got away with one that time.
Yeah, that was a precarious position to be in.
道着で見たいよな。
ラガ号機が見たい。
マネーをください、マネーを。
2015 runner-up.
プレイステーションカード3000円分でいいです。1万プレイステーションのやつ1万円分買ってきて、コンビニで買ってきてくれるかな。
Compete in Taiwan fighter maybe because he ran the tournament.
Yeah, TO, which I heard as far as everybody's concerned, one of the best.
Oh, fantastic! One of the best events in Asia, hands down. Fantastic
出
event.
てないんか、わら。
だってPC 版はあるけど PS4 はやってない。買ってない。
梅原団とかでもいいの？
One of them landed
最強やったら使うんじゃない？ダンが。
in the mid range now. Gamer B trying to impose his will here. Gets jab check. Backing up, throwing the fireball game now. So Tokido wants to be able to try to back in one of those spiral arrows, right?
Yeah, it's just that beautiful play on the ground from both of them, right? Gamer B never biting, more than he can chew, and Tokido trying to constantly force the issue. Got him though.
エドモンド梅原楽しみ。
エドモンド梅原。
Hands to the skies now. Drop.
ドーン。
Even if that didn't kill, he was gonna have V-trigger activation after into whatever he wanted. Tokido tying up the round count.
Final round. Fight.
So what Gamer B's got here. Full meter, obviously, big meter advantage. Tokido just spent all hits for the round.
Pulls off the crouch medium punch. Easy confirming.
高額賞金かかった時の時戸さんの強さ半端ないっす。
I feel like Gamer
半
B's
端ない
always
っ
had
て。
really good DP.
Yeah.
That's even so high.
Even from the Adon days, right?
Yeah, exactly. And he has not found that bait as consistently as he had earlier, right? Just had it earlier. Since then, not been an issue. That drill. Crazy low on the Launching medium punch? I don't know if he read that whiff roundhouse or what. He was ready for it. Jab, jab, looking for something. And there it is. Rapid fire that jab, right?
It probably is 3 frames. What do you care, right? Just
今年3000万ぐらい稼いでそうだな。
1500万2000万ぐらいじゃないの？
Look at Z. What? Look at Z over there.
His feet are out of it.
Talk about the match, CJ. Talk about the damn match. I'm talking about the damn match.
Duo Tokido here. I mean, the thing about Tokido is when things are going right, boy, they go great, don't they? It's just like everything works out so consistently. He's one of those players that I feel like when he's playing on point, extremely difficult to beat. We saw it at Japan Cup as well, right? Where he was just looking, or
TGS, yeah.
TGS was ridiculous.
Yeah, dude, just so. I mean, Fudo clapped him in Grand Finals the first set, and then it's just like a light bulb, right? Just like a switch. No, sir. 3-0 in the. Yeah, like you can't point at the screen at it, right? It's something else that's there.
Oh no, the miss is huge.
Beautiful.
Air fireball, of course, plus frames off of that.
Gamer B, if you lose this round, it's gonna be a bad feeling. You surrender all momentum, all control.
溜まってた。
Demon in the night, he set him up.
いや今のはまさか溜まってるとは思ってなかったやろなゲマビも。今のキャンセルはうますぎるわ。今のはうますぎるやろ。しっかりゲージ溜まったの確認して。
見せる。
At this point, man, you've come this far, bro. This is at one of the highest, most competitive events in the CPT this year. You gotta imagine he does not want to stop at 3rd place, doesn't want to stop at 2nd place either.
Tokido's lost a lot of life, but that V trigger is always the second.
E リーグと飛ぶすだけで2100万だから結構いってるかも。
まあな、まあ税金がっつりやからその半分あれは英語ぐらいじゃう。
Big jump in from Gamer B. Staggering with the stand light kick, tries to go for a grab afterwards. Tokido denying him.
Fireball game, dangerous.
Looking for an EX spiral arrow. Try to create a punish scenario, but no. V reversal back to the other side. Gamer B has a lot of room to work with now.
V trigger active. This is the most dangerous character, right?
Yeah.
I mean, everything about him is instantly scary. Missed the confirm punish from Gamer B.
We got at least one more round. Gamer B, you gotta show us something, man.
Yeah, this has got to be a come alive here. Try to get some momentum here. Push back against Tokido. EX fireball to try to back him up, gain space. Look at that. Walk into your space. Low medium kick is so good. Catches you walking back. Low medium kick is excellent.
The way Tokido uses stand jab on the ground, it's like a blade, man. It's an ever-present threat that you have to
It's just a jab, right? It shouldn't feel like that, but it does.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best part, right? It'll block. It's your turn still. You set up for throws. If it's on hit, you can confirm it.
That shallow dive kick from BRB. No anti-airs. He's getting very close to V-trigger, right? Is Tokido. Forced it on block with the V-skill if he wants, but now he has it.
I'm surprised that wasn't a DP.
Yeah, he's missed a couple of them here.
Max range stand jab check.
Yeah, so far that he can get crushing medium kick double.
Has to be careful in this range, of course. Tammy almost with V-trigger built.
The jump in is clean. Gamer B on the board.
It's not over yet. 2-1. Gamer B staying alive. Round of applause from his wife in the crowd too.
Everybody's crowning erupts. Roaring from the crowd.
おゲマピいけるか？でももう夜中やろ。しんどいやろな。
Get Z some Metamucil. Get that brother some Centrum Silver right now.
He looks like me on my flight. On the way here, that guy was a body bag.
Just chilling in first class. I wish I knew the feeling, AJ.
Oh man.
I'm back there with the peons in economy.
I'm sorry. It sounds like a tough one. Maybe you should fly 100,000 miles. They start treating you like a human being at that point. Before that, you're fodder.
Air Asia X sells water. They say they sell water.
$2? $5? DP train. Oh man, that was a great DP though. Ready for the demon foil.
And it feels just like the Daigo said now. All of a sudden, Gamer B feeling alive.
And that whip fierce snaps the uppercut off right after.
Here comes Tokido. He felt that one. Stand medium kick, rejecting air approach.
Yeah, I know he felt it because I felt it. I was like, man, challenge him like that.
Raw turn up here. Raw V-trigger activation from Gamer B for something.
The drill afterwards.
Yeah.
Thank you, Capcom. Thank you, Capcom.
You gotta always make sure to thank him, man. Always, yeah. Don't Never bite the hand that feeds you.
Thank you, Washige.
Appreciate you, baby.
現地1時過ぎてるのによく会場使えるよな。
すげえな、1時かよ。
ケミーと相当やってるからケミーはお手の物でしょ。これってスケジュール予定が
いや、4時間5時間ぐらい遅れてるよ。本来だったら2時ぐらいに全部終わってる予定やから2時間か3時間遅れてるのかな。
Spiral arrow, EX spiral arrow once again. Out of meter though, Gamer B. Low on resources. He's got to be able to put together
あとはビッグバードとビッグバードの決勝か。これルーザーズファイナルやしな。
Especially when he starts to get more comfortable with the fireball game, he starts bringing out the uppercuts a little bit more consistently on the jump.
When he's able to develop a game plan in the mid-range, that's when it really becomes a problem for gaming.
Yeah, that's where this character is so dangerous, right? Walk back, fireball, wake up button. EX didn't need that V trigger. He was all in. That was dead.
My man, yeah, that's just the actual DP. He
やっぱり
really
強
stuffed
いよ。
the DP.
亀橋の固め強いよな、動き。体力少ないからあれやけど。
Kill here. Oh, punish!
Punish, and that's it. Tokido now evening it up here.
Match point again, Tokido.
Final round.
Losers finals now. Tokido. Again, already confirmed for Capcom Cup, but Gamer B, a win here to be able to punch his ticket for Grand Finals.
デマリアラフォーだから眠たいだろ。
しんどいやろ
Multiple
な。
opportunities now to qualify if he's able to pull back this win. Look, not looking good. Tokido big crush in the corner. EXDP.
Yeah, gives you so much extra damage.
Stun building to say jam.
The reversal out, I like that choice. That was the time.
Again, one of the best, casually one of the best V reversals in the game too because of side win properties.
Exactly. It's susceptible to being baited, but obviously, you know, the ability to escape the corner is so good. Same medium kick finds the mark. EX out of there. V-trigger available for Tokido. Yeah, activates immediately. He's got left in the tank.
Gamer B looking for a fireball. Tokido gonna seal it. Wow, jump up DP in response from Gamer B.
And neutral jump and then getting DP for it is like such a I can't even neutral jump from Master. Is that what you're telling me?
It's frustrating,
That's a powerful thing to shut down for Gamer B.
especially against a character that has such good ground control, right?
Oh, he challenged again. Wake up, Chav. This is it. Pixel.
All the meter on the side of Gamer B though right now.
Oh, the
Oh
high
my
kick.
God,
Oh my
Tokido!
god,
How was he ready for all things?
Tokido.
That's what he's looking for. Tokido moving
し
on.
んどそう。
Grand fine.
So Gamer B gonna go out at third place here at SEAM Major 2018 here in Singapore, but congratulations to him. Awesome performance this weekend. Third place, he takes home 200 points, gets himself into the 600-point range. Pretty big win for him. Yeah, obviously, you know, a little bit of a disappointment. You know, I'm sure he wanted to go a lot further in the action. You know, he had a couple opportunities here, but good stuff to Gamer B. And again, one of Southeast Asia's proudest TOs and players. You got to put some respect on his name. Side Games B's Gamer B. Give it a round of applause.
Yeah, such an excellent player. TO. He does so much for the community as well, so it's good to see him making it deep in the tournament. The points here will definitely help him.
Yeah.
On the CPT. I'm sure he's going to go to a few more events. Maybe
There's still
like
There's still 3 more events. There's still a couple more ranking events that he can make it out to if he wanted to be able to get into the mix. But right now, he's, again, still solid placement in that bubble, right?
Yeah. He's got to be feeling a lot better after this,
Yeah.
right? This is like the performance. This is the place you want to be. Get
That's the
extra
thing.
little bit
Yeah,
of points.
that's the other thing too, man. The confidence level to be able to come to a tournament like this. You know, he's had kind of an inconsistent performance this year. A little bit better towards the second half of the year, but to be able to come into a stacked C major like this and come away with third place. He played a hell of a tournament today.
使えるのか
This is
な
one of the hardest tournaments this
かもしれんけど。さあ、とりあえず決勝。誰もいなさそうやけど。
Third place. Solid showing. He's moving to our grand finals here.
Grand finals, and of course, NASR Big Bird coming out there from the actual East, the Middle East.
Yeah, 2 different kind of East here in grand finals, right?
That's way over there to be Middle East, but there you go. Going up against Equifox Tokido here. Tokido fighting from loser's side. Big Bird fighting for these points, right? There's a big gulf between 700 and 270 points.
Exactly.
And Big Bird needs all the points he can get at this point.
That's
Guarantees
700
himself
points.
at least 270, but if he's able to get that 700, no worries. I'm in there, baby.
Yeah, that's the Capcom Cup qualifying.
Essentially, yeah. That's how he has to play it, right?
Yeah, this is to say. If he wins this Capcom Cup, see you in Vegas, right?
But you gotta run Tokido 3 games, and this brother shows no signs of slowing down.
Yeah.
DP for the stun.
Doesn't need the points at
ボコ
all.
ボコにしてるで。
Yeah, let me show you guys how it's done.
Coming out here just to flex.
Exactly. Flex on him, let him know how he feels.
But also, maybe also coming out here kind of, you know, keep himself in shape, of course, but also maybe fighting for seeding points going into Capcom Cup
That's true
Finals.
as well. Yeah, get the extra little points at the end of the year.
Currently ranked what? Currently ranked, I believe, 3rd place? No, 1st place.
I think first.
Yeah, well over 3,000 points, right?
このラシードなんなの
Next
勝てる
closest
わけ
person
な
is
いじゃん
Fujiwara.
一応あれやあれやでレッドブルアスリートのビッグバードさんですよ。
Akuma's biggest strengths. Wake up, jump.
アラブ首長国連合最強の男。
Send the bar, yeah, and he's out back to mid screen. Finds his touch.
わずか
once again,
20
stun
20
building
から
now,
21
Big
歳ぐらい
Bird
だから超若手
in
よ。
control, stand jab,
知らねえ
confirm
わ
it to
ら
be trigger.
そう全然活躍してる。前ウルフォーの時はガイ使ってわーおリバーサーガイってちょっとそう強いガイやってんけどね。
I almost have no word.
Game 1 Tokido.
I
で
actually
もケンとかゼクとか使えるけど本当のメインは一応らしいのかな。
アングリーバードとややこしいわボコボコにされてるやん
まあアングリーバードもおるしな。
What a statement to say
Yeah.
in the very first one.
Right.
Very first match.
If you're playing from loser side and you got 6 games to run, that's a hell of a first game statement. To the winner side grand final win.
Yeah, the quick rounds and a demon on top of that. Torpedo just lands them all day long.
Like by the way, I'm ranked #1 in the CPT global leaderboard.
For a reason. Obviously, incredible player.
Big Bird, nice counter poke there. Those fierces,
オイル
yeah.
キングとどっちが強そう
オイルキングやと思うよラシード最強は。ガチ君かオイルキングじゃやっぱどうしても一方
Fireball jab.
竹内ジョンクラスやと思うけどな。
No bites from Big Bird. There you go. Puts the
ただやっぱり戦い慣れてるからその経験値とかはやっぱりビッグバード上やと思う。
剣の型がまだ戦えそう
Wake up TP, activate. That's
バ
not
イソ
safe,
ンは
baby.
ラガジンが
Big
最
Bird
強
gonna
と
make you
信
pay
じて
for
る
it
ぞ
too.
Lets him get away
何を
with
言う
it.
とるんや。
So, big risk for Tokido to take the lead. Does it pretty often.
Back to mid screen, shorting the fireball game. Jump over, quick blocks from Tokido.
Looking for his position on the screen, that's an important thing, right? Finding the right position. Like 90% of fighting Rashid is just making sure you're in the right range to win this crouching.
Yeah, and especially when you have him cornered too, right? Also being in position to be able to check those escape routes that he has.
Off the wall, that's an issue, man. The wall escape. We saw Oil King give lots of issue to Tokido with that. Rolls in, more pressure. Tokido with the trigger available. EX, high flying DP.
Doesn't bite on the button press after. Just gonna take the forward pierce. Big Bird taking his turn now, working his way mid-screen. Trade on the normals there.
Oh, punish here, yeah. DP right through Tokido. It's like he checks every box.
Yep.
It's like, oh, what's the play here? You're gonna roll through, no problem.
ビッグバ
All
ー
the solutions on deck and just thinking about being able to react in time. You know, see what you're doing, like you said, check, just like a notepad, right? Just checking them all.
Yeah, it's like he just points at the screen, clicks wherever he wants to go.
And just like this, Tokido now, that EX spinning mixer saved him because he was definitely threatening to stun.
That low medium kick, that was a nice whip punch. Tokido jump forward on Wake, just out of the corner.
Big Bird with the back throw. Push to the wall now on Tokido. Staggering his pressure. No, gets back thrown out of it.
Yeah, full critical art available for Tokido. Didn't believe in it. Medium kick action.
Red fireball. Activates the trigger, but Big Bird finds the hit.
And neutral jump air fireball to just back him up. Keep me in my space. Let me live here. That was insane. Juggle. Big Bird.
Not
Ready
going down.
for it.
Yeah, not going down without a fight. Man, after that first landing, after that fireball and they threw and throw tech, I was like, oh man. He had a chance. He could have been able to close it out there. That could have been much worse for Tokido.
One game piece here. You know, it was looking like a little dangerous after that first game. But definitely stop the bleeding, right? That's the most important thing in a set like this. You can't let Tokido start to
Don't
run
let
you
him,
over.
yeah, from loser side, you cannot let that guy get 3 games straight on you and be able to reset that quickly. We saw that in Tokyo Game Show. It did not end well for the guy on the other side.
No.
Fudo definitely, again, took another second place on his resume for it.
That was one of the fastest.
Straight, yeah, straight. That's what even people in the crowd said that, like, man, that was one of the fastest grand final resets we've ever seen.
It was absolutely absurd, right? And that's what you don't want to see him do here. He's just so prepared. Throw afterwards, snaps out the fierce side. So he always finds like the side switch off just raw medium.
Hadouken.
Optimal decision making for the situation, right?
ビッグバー
The roll kick is
あるよ
right after that. You can take confirm it when you're in BT2 with Rashid.
Big Bird taking his pressure here. Activate. Tokido now walking back to the middle stage. Another jab check. Nothing after. Caught him reaching. Easy confirm off the EX fireballs. Make it rain one more time.
Dude, he had time to hit the throw and then still see the confirm. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can get this in here. Punish.
Give me my round. Echo Fox Tokido looking very, very clean here.
Little whiff punish. Not too much damage on it.
Play up the highest level. Using his fireballs and poke here. Some hits on the ground. Max range.
Wild whiff
yeah.
Really
リセットされたら勝てないなこれ。
What did you just say?
リセットされたら終わるやろな。時々が。その時にでもラシードを諦めて他のキャラ使う可能性もあるけどね。
Once you have that range on deck, it really becomes more deadly for him to just play his normal game. Sniper.
Get him to the other side. Wake up, my man was just mashing on Jambo Wake.
3-framer, man. The EX Eagle spike off the wall. It's like and one right now. He's just styling all over the place.
Rafer Alston back throw.
Caught him beating.
Confirmed drop.
And Tokido mix up here, instant overhead. No,
No, just goes low. Justin Wong.
Just goes propaganda. They all tell him.
2-1. Still on loser side of this grand final bracket, but Tokido letting it be known this is not over yet.
Definitely not. Looking for the reset here. Send it to a final set.
If we see a reset.
リセットかな。リセットだね。
Big Bird has to be able to close this. He has to be able to close this tournament out now. I don't like it. I don't like Big Bird's chances if it goes to a reset.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't like almost anybody's chances.
Yeah, good point.
Post reset against Tokido, right? That's a dangerous man. In a Dark Alley, you post reset against Tokido. I don't like your odds. Anybody. Well, that Fierce was well played. Snapping out at the buffer afterwards, activates the round. It's one of the best activation buttons Rashid has.
Other side.
Beautiful. And the EX Eagle ride the lightning. Go off the wall. Ride.
Ride the wind. Ride the something like that. Yeah. Why not?
RTL.
RTL. The Mexican stare down at the center of the stage. Indian children in the background covering, ducking for cover.
They're just scared of Tokido, man.
There's a random dude floating in the background. What the hell is he doing?
Yeah, I don't know. He's just upside down dizzy. Tokido snap that double round out. Not the kill.
Damage gonna scale here.
Not the kill, man. He's just chilling on this gold
But
bar.
yeah, when you see that gold, when you gold all of my life, man.
And there it is,
jab
that jab.
once again.
That's a perfect Tokido.
If this goes to a reset, I do not like Big Bird's chances. You got to be able to, Big Bird, you got to be able to fight back right here, right now.
Big Bird, the venue's already closed, man. You can't extend it any further. A whirlwind shot, trying to catch him low. Tokido, man, he's so good about really, he's like a surgeon you mentioned earlier with the jab, but also the crouching medium. He sneaks it in there. Plus frames, yeah, challenging athlete Tokido, walk under.
They got a lot of people on that train in the back.
I don't know how they
Push to the wall.
counter hit. Didn't get the combo off there, but he's mauling Tokido.
No anti-air.
ほんとシャンキシャンキ落とせんよ
I don't
な。
know about that. A lot of white health built up. There it goes.
That was a gnarly crush counter to eat.
ウイトリ溜まった。ウイトリが溜まったよ。
Taking his turn now, Big Bird. Putting
どういう
those
戦
wings
いに
out
なるか
there.
な、ここから。
Push to the wall. Jump over on the other side. Tokido now. Fireball activation.
あーあー。
Punish though.
おー、ミスター。
That's that.
危
Big
ね
Bird
ーって言ってた
size
ビ
it
ッグワー
up.
ド。
That's good. He has to be able to do. He had to be able to do that. You cannot let Tokido reset this bracket on you.
Yeah, you have to try to close it out here. Another bracket's going to be tough news.
And again, you can't just get in a rush to do it either, right? You have to be willing to build that win. You cannot get in a rush. You cannot overextend against Tokido, but you have to be committed to making this fight on this game right here. If you let this go to a reset point, Tokido in the long set, I don't like it, man.
Yeah, he's a dangerous man for a reason. A little too far for that final jab into the mixer. Big Bird. I love the way he plays, right? But that standing medium kick was waiting for him. Sign seal delivered.
リセットしたらいきそうやな。
Little extra chip on the whirlwind shots. Catch him immediate. EX Eagle.
Yahoo!
That's a lot of investment for not that much return, though. Able to get to the wall.
crush counter on the ground. That was
Now that's big. That's big.
That would've
And the
been-
throw raptor, stun building.
Oh, he
あ、なんか当たっちゃった。
tried to do enhance mixer in there, but Tokito was ready for it. Yeah, when you that grounded fireball, you shoot some V trigger too. You can still go through it like it's the big fireball from BT1, right? You get the enhanced moves. Mixer came out, traded with what Tokito did.
Just look wonky.
Yeah, it was super funny looking. Try to anti-air, Tokito ready. Get the juggle here. Yep. Pops kick clean.
Corner as a reward.
He's just marching him down here, looking for the reset. No anti-air.
That's a barre. That's a barre.
He was ready. Interrupt, get out of there. Don't let him deal with that standing medium kick cancel.
You got a 4-frame crouch light kick. Why not mash in that situation? There you go. Mixer just to take to the wall.
What a
Bait
block.
punish on the DP. Stun building on Tokito's side.
Yeah, one more for the Dizzy.
There it is.
Ride the lightning. This is gonna be big damage. Final round here. We'll see
お、ファイナル。さあ、ビッグバードが勝つか。ビッグバードが勝てば終わり。トキドが勝てばリセット。
I don't like this at all. You got to be able to outplay Tokito right here, right now.
This is this fight, right? This is where you want to keep it.
This is your
first set.
Capcom Pro Tour, Capcom Cup ticket to the finals right here. You got to play like it's on the line.
And he definitely is. That punish that he had grounded earlier on the EX, that was beautiful, walking him down. The reversal, he calls it out. He just blocked it. He's respecting the DP. He's respecting the reversal punish. Got the anti-air plus frames.
The most, but yeah, still able to take advantage of the situation.
Yes!
EX spinning middle, let it rip.
A-blade action. Okay, we'll see what Big Bird's got here. Humongous lead. We know how that works, though. Tokito trying to anti-air. It looked like jump back strong. He was like a hit confirmed.
Far range.
No anti-air. Activates. The throw. Big Bird. What has he got left in the tank
Bird
here?
in good position. Pushing. There it is.
There it is.
Big Bird.
Your champion here at the Open Bracket SGA Major 2018 tournament over Tokito. Congratulations.
Singapore, and just like that,
山人ビッ
Big
グバ
Bird
ード
able
が
to
ポイン
secure
ト稼いだ
700
からブラジル
Capcom
3
global
兄
points.
弟絶望だな。
まさかのピッチコンプリンゲ大会からな。ということでビッグバード優勝おめでとう。
Wow, and Tokito getting another second place finish. How many times has this guy got second place tournaments in the past year?
First and second
First
place.
and second place, yeah.
Right, yeah.
I mean, you're going to talk about the times that he doesn't, right? You're going to talk about the times that he doesn't show up. For some reason, though, that's the one that's going to stand out. But this is still the most consistent player of Street Fighter V. I mean, dude, just far and wide, man.
Yeah, he's absolutely ridiculous. Like,
He
you
won,
look at his
he
tournament
won a
results.
premiere 3 weeks ago, comes to this one, gets second place. Almost, and I mean, if it goes to a if that goes to a reason, who knows what happens. But good stuff.
Wow, man. And he's somebody we'll see playing, obviously, right? He's really, really, really strong. Asia Regional Final tomorrow,
I mean,
top 8.
yeah, for sure. I mean, top number 1 on the leaderboard for a reason, right?
Yeah, definitely, right? I mean, he's been to so many different events this year, just killing it. Absolutely killing it everywhere he goes. Big Bird, that's a humongous win for him. Not only just because, like, it's a big premiere win, but, oh, wow, that's so cool. He's got a flag?
That's
like
dope.
a banner that he's got over there? Yeah, not only does he get the win, but...
Can we show it on stream? Yeah, come show it on stream.
That's a quiet, yeah, show it off. This is pretty sick. I didn't see this. Look at this guy, Big Bird, dude.
さあ、お
Street
お、
Fighter
す
V
げえ。
Edition.
Congratulations!
That's the one, yeah.
He's in Capcom Cup. That's a
もう
qualified
使い切ってるやん。
Capcom Cup now. 700 points on the line. Congratulations, of course. That's a cool, like, banner.
Yeah, big win.
I'd
I mean,
hang that on my wall.
for a good reason, right? Just punched his ticket to see Capcom Cup Finals. I mean, that's a big win not just for him, but also for his region, right?
Yeah,
You got to talk about that too.
Angry Bird's gonna be there as well. We got Big Bird and Angry Bird at Capcom.
You know, this is supposed to be a world tour, SageM, and it's always fun. It's always special when you see more and more regions getting to enjoy and experience that and be a part of it, right?
Exactly.
And that's the kind of win that this is.
Yeah, I mean, there's 15 Japanese players there. It's like, all right, well, Japan's obviously, but you need.
Like we get it. Yeah, we
really
get it.
come on, guys. But we need to see the players from all the other regions that are super talented and compete at that level, right? And that's exactly what we're seeing here with guys like Big Bird.
Good stuff to them, yeah, for sure. But
よ
thanks
し、
to
終
you
わる
guys.
か。
I know this. I know
と
you're
りあえ
used
ず
to
明
this
日
kind of stuff. I know you're
は
used
見
to
れないと
staying
思
up
う
till
から
3 o'clock in
ね
the。morning for tournaments.
Wait, it's 1:30. We just started. Like, this is the tournament. The bracket's about to begin. It Wednesday night fight.
But thanks to you guys for tuning in from all over the world again to twitch.tv/Capcom Fighters for this C Major 2018 here from Singapore. And we'll see you guys, I think, tomorrow, right, for the Asia Regional Finals?
Yeah, like 7 hours. The stream's gonna go live.
I'm
We're
gonna
be
go
back
crash,
here.
man.
Yeah, we're gonna get some sleep. It's gonna be good. We're doing it.
But don't go anywhere yet. We're going to do an award show.
All right, everyone.
You put it on camera, man.
Oh, put on cameraman? Hold on.
He said, hold on, don't put the camera on.
Jello, don't listen to him. Listen to me, man. Put the camera on.
Put the camera on. He's the boss, man. They're not going to listen to you or me. They're going to be like, no, don't put the camera on.
This is why you don't get dental in your health plan. There you go. Get him. Talk to him, cameraman.
All right, guys. Thank you for staying so late. Sorry that we ran late.
Yeah, it's all your fault.
As usual. Thank you.
よし。というわけで、じゃあ皆さんお疲れ様でした。とりあえずまあビッグバード優勝ということで、ビッグバード初めてじゃないかな、プレミア大会優勝は。ゲマビ3位ゲマビおめでとうって言ってね。
Yeah, big shout outs to Gamer B. B-Side Games,
明日
Gamer
は
B
多
third
分
place here.
スト5。
Clap it up for him, guys. This is one of the finest TOs in Southeast Asia. Third place here at SEAM Major 2018. Side Games Beast, Gamer B. Give it up.